Dear student, today we shall discuss about the responsive images and the problems. Responsive images is a method for providing the browser with multiple image sources depending on display density, size of the image element in the page, or any number of other factors to make possible flexible approach to images. Graphics are often a problem in responsive layout, designed to adapt automatically to different device sizes, from desktop monitors to handheld smartphones. Traditionally, graphics have fixed dimensions that break responsive layout on screens that are smaller than the graphic. Length is not a problem because pages can always scroll vertically. However, you never want the page to have to scroll horizontally on mobile devices with fluid layouts. Problem in responsive images. What are the problems? One major factor in the need for responsive images is the overall website size. Even today, a huge percentage of mobile version sites are as large than their desktop versions, thereby affecting performance negatively. Problem 1, Semantics. Making responsive image work cleanly and reliably across multiple platforms sometimes involves using techniques that are not semantic. Why? Because when the source of an image points to a real image with an alternate text to describe it, even if the source is the smallest image possible, it means you are downloading unnecessary data. Problem 2, Odd direction. A picture tells 1,000 words most of the time. Many responsive techniques enable you to provide several resolution versions of an image, which can then be used accordingly for suit a given platform. However, this can sometimes have a negative effect where the message of the image is diluted or lost altogether. What is the minimum size for an image? The answer, of course, depends on context. Problem 3, Validity. If you are customizing markup, checking markup validity using a validation service such as W3 ensures that a construct follows the correct syntax of whatever language it works with. For example, HTML. While most of the time browsers are able to think ahead to present web pages that are not strictly valid without any problem, these results can sometimes vary between one browser and another. In rare cases, it can cause confused layout or even crashes. Validating every page is a bulletproof way of identifying these problems before they occur. Problem 4, Bandwidth capabilities. Much as we would all like to say otherwise, a world of super speed connection and lightning fast load times for everyone is still some way off. That is why, in many developers' opinion, responsive images ought to be considered the bandwidth available on any given device and adjust the image size accordingly to cut out excess downloads. Problem 5, Server-side components. The bulk of adaptive images work is done through .htaccess and PHP 5.x, which offers a great solution without complete dependency on JavaScript. The problem with .htaccess is that it assumes your website is running on an Apache server. If you are using something else such as Nginx, you can port the .htaccess over to Nginx syntax, which is similar to Apache's, but this still involves some work. Additionally, adding PHP files to your site's root directory may not be possible if you are running on other technologies such as Ruby or Python. Clearly, this is not ideal for everyone, so be sure to check first before you dive in. The last problem is JavaScript. As you have probably noticed, many of the responsive image techniques above require some JavaScript. If you would prefer to keep things as simple as possible and want to avoid using JavaScript, you can use the third-party Sencha.io solution.